AMC stock ran up nearly 7% yesterday and reached the $12 mark for the first time in a couple weeks. We have some really good news updates for AMC. The short interest is at the highest it's ever been at about 23.63%. The utilization is at one of the highest possible values of 100%, which means that all the shares that are able to be shorted on the market are currently being shorted. The shares on loan is about 154 million, which is another record. And one last thing I want to point out is that AMC is not squeezing yet. We may be in the early stages of a squeeze, but if a squeeze actually happens, the stock price will go parabolic for AMC. In this video, I'll be explaining the news that made AMC run up yesterday, explain the new NSCC rule for the institutions, and I'll do a quick technical analysis of AMC. Just real quick before I get into this video, I want to congratulate everyone that bought Skillz stock and Zuora stock after I released my videos on them a few weeks ago. Skillz almost doubled in the last week alone. Zuora also ran up over 20% since I made my video, so congrats. And back to the video. The Academy Awards ceremony a few nights ago probably got investors thinking that the prospects of the company are heading in the right direction. Even though the streaming leader Netflix won the most Oscar awards in the ceremony with 7 new trophies, the winning picture as well as the film with the winning Best Actor both have more movie theater releases coming. This hints that AMC could be used more again in the future and has a bullish outlook on AMC post-pandemic. Also, just for some additional news which will probably affect AMC, the NSCC is increasing the margin requirement for each member. Basically, all institutions are members of the NSCC. Essentially, they're changing the required margin deposit from $10,000 to $250,000. The reason they're doing this is because they're worried that institutions are too over-leveraged, and they're also beginning to lose confidence in a short squeeze not happening, which means that they think a short squeeze might happen in the future. There was a survey conducted over the impact period test of about 3,000 members, and of those, 29 members said they did not feel confident with shorting AMC. Although 29 out of 3,000 may not seem like a lot, the NSCC still believes there are high amounts of risk involved. The NSCC believes that the current margin requirements are not enough to protect the members as of now, so they're increasing their margin requirements by 25x. Now let's do a short technical analysis. In my last video, I mentioned that if AMC breaks this blue resistance line, we will likely see it run up, and that's exactly what happened. What I like about AMC is how it's gradually made its run up this time. Previously, we saw it run up a lot in one day and then just give it all back the next day. This time, I'm glad that it had a more gradual, slow, and sustainable run up, which shows that AMC could be more comfortable at these prices. Also, for any of you guys wondering, today's dip was exactly what we like to see. It was showing signs of overboughtness yesterday on the RSI, so it dipped a little today, but it seemed to find a support. We want to see AMC go up slowly. The run up yesterday and the slight correction today was perfect. We like to see this 2 steps forward and 1 step back action, because this is an actual sustainable uptrend. Also, AMC is currently over the 180 SMA and the 21 and 50 EMA, which indicates that AMC is probably on an upward bullish trajectory from now. Also, some resistance levels that we could see for AMC are around $11.91, which is actually where it ran up to yesterday and topped out at today. And another resistance level we could see is at $14.92. A third resistance level would be at $18.09. I think if we see a squeeze happen, these are the resistance levels which we'll have to look for. Subscribe for more stock news and stock analysis. Comment below what stock you want me to cover next. Peace.